a lot of past history with traditional performing arts. And so the question is, why would someone who's never been to a theater play before, why would somebody who's never been to a contemporary dance performance be interested in the work? What conversations is it going to open? And I'm looking both at the conversations that it might open with the city at large, the community at large, as well as how it integrates with conversations that are happening on campus. So a lot of the work is looking at issues of the environment and climate change, or global migration, or gender issues, or sometimes we are looking at formal issues, artists who are kind of pushing art forms forward, and we're looking at that as well, because we are in part also planting seeds to help to contribute to the larger cultural economy of the UAE. We have certain perennial events. Rooftop Rhythms, which is a spoken word open mic, has been going on. It actually existed before we even arrived, but we adopted it and have really helped to grow it, in giving a voice to local artists, both who are hitting the stage for the first time, as well as people who are quite accomplished published authors. We've got the Barsakh Festival, which would be recognized as a quote-unquote world music festival, as problematic as that phrase can be. We have Hakaya, which is a National Day event that celebrates We primarily present using a residency model. We're not on a very typical touring circuit. So when artists come here, they're generally coming here for about a week, sometimes much longer, sometimes maybe a few days shorter. And over the course of the week, they're participating on a number of different levels. So they're doing public performances is often the center of that. We're also doing invited performances. We work a lot with local schools, both government and private schools, whether it's elementary or high schools. We also work with other universities. We might have an open rehearsal because we're also commissioning work and having it developed sometimes on campus. We want to open up that process to the public. So we do that as well. And then the artists are also visiting the classes and being integrated into the curriculum of the university. They are doing workshops and sharing technique, whether it's a dance class or an acting class or so on. We're also working closely with our Career Development Center and with our art gallery to do a series of career chats, arts chats that are designed to not only build the skills, but also help people to think about how they can turn participation in the arts into their profession. So we're really looking to integrate people on a lot of different levels. We also really want to make sure that they get to know the community. It's not just a tour stop. Many of the international artists are coming to the UAE for the first time. And so we want them to come away really with a sense of the richness that is NYU Abu Dhabi and that is the UAE as a whole. And we want people from the community to have a chance to meet the artists outside of the context of their performance so that they can really meet on a human level